Stacked by Kash Doll. Kash Doll hails from Detroit, Michigan, with an interesting story behind her. She wanted to be a rapper as a kid and would write raps and freestyle. After high school, she went to college for a business management degree, but dropped out to help support her family. She began stripping but would make money without dancing by rapping to customers. She even made $26,000 in one night. With that behind her and her debut album Stacked here, how is it? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Stacked by Kash Doll.
Stacked by Kash Doll, man. We reviewed Kash Doll before. A couple times, actually, I think. I think it was twice before this. Because we did Brat Mail.
I remember that one.
Maybe that might have been the only one we did. But you know, I wasn't really feeling that one much. I don't think you did either.
I don't think I did.
I'm not gonna go back and watch the review for that one. How you feel about this album artwork?
I actually thought it was pretty dope. I like how the safes are stacked up on her, and I like the font and everything like that. But I just like the white and gold composition. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think this album artwork is extremely fire. First of all, if you have a safe that spins like that, it probably makes you feel like you got more money than you do, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like that's the joint you see on the big banks.
Yeah.
But you know, it's got a dope pose. She's wearing all white. I like the way she has the chains on. I like the way she's holding her hair off to the side. It's just a really on point picture that just looks really luxurious, and it just gives off some really good energy, and it'll make you want to click on it and listen to it because you're just like, man, interesting.
Sure.
The flow of this album, man, I feel like this is the first time we've actually heard Kash Doll open up on the music and talk about her personal life as well as some other issues as well. She said she wanted to try to make sure there was a song for every occasion and for everybody on this project. But for me, I just really like the fact that she talked about herself on this because I don't feel like we've heard that before.
Yeah, you definitely get the songs where she's talking about herself, but she also makes a vibe for every kind of scene. You got the club songs, you got the stripping songs. You know, she gives a lot of variety in that aspect.
Highlights, man. Look, I got quite a few highlights on this joint. KD's Diary. I really like the story and the storytelling ability that she possesses. I thought it was interesting hearing her story. It's funny to hear one of those energetic intro songs, but for the person to sound really calm on it. Because like Kash Doll, if you've listened to Kash Doll, she never really sounds too amped except for on Cheap Shit.
Mobbin'.
Oh yeah, Mobbin' too.
Mm-hmm.
But on KD's Diary, she raises the energy appropriately without sounding like she's about to like do what Meek Mills did on his intro and stuff like that. I thought that was interesting. Ready, Set featuring Big Sean. I thought that was a dope song. It was really interesting. I like what Big Sean established with the hook. I like how she ended the song KD's Diary with that and kind of went into it. I like better than what I've been through. I felt like I'm gonna start saying that because I think that's actually a really dope saying.
Yeah, it's kind of dope.
Kiddin' featuring Lil Wayne. I actually thought that was actually really dope. That was a really solid song. On Site featuring Trey Songz. That was a great song featuring Trey Songz. I haven't been able to say that in a long time. But shout out to Trey Songz. That song is actually pretty solid. Crazy by Kash Doll featuring Lou Got Cash. I didn't like what he did on the song at all, but I just like the idea of what she rapped about, the way she played on it and everything like that. Mobbin' was a nice flip on Hootie Hoo from the 504
That's
Boys.
That's what that was.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hoo-hoo.
Okay.
When I heard that beat, I was just like, is that the damn Hootie Hoo beat?
It sounded familiar, but I couldn't put my name on it.
Excuses, man. She sampled, damn, I'm drawing a blank right now. Mary J. Blige and Method Man.
Yeah.
You're All That I Need to Get By. When I first heard the beat, I was just like, this is not a good idea. Don't do it. But when I actually heard the content in the lyrics, I was just like, man, that actually sounded really good. And she flipped it to the point where I completely forget about the original song and forgot that she sampled a song that was actually already a classic.
Right.
No Lames featuring Summer Walker was actually really good. Feel Something featuring Tiana Taylor was another one that was really good. And 100 of Us, I love the content in the verses of that song. It just felt like Kash Doll just, took everything off and got really serious.
Yeah. What was it? KD's Diary, I get with you on that one because, like, it's just the way with her cadence. Like, I guess she's not used to getting overly amped, But in that song, it kind of worked because when the beat flipped, you can it's like she didn't turn it all the way up, but she turned it up just enough. Ready Set was dope. I kind of wanted this verse from Big Sean though.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Like, cause I get it. He's got that hook mentality where he can get on that type of shake your ass type of beat and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty dope. So Amazing, I thought was pretty dope just because of how the beat was and everything like that. Kitten, I actually enjoyed a lot. And I say that because I actually enjoyed Lil Wayne's verse on it.
Yeah.
And it's been hard to enjoy some of Lil Wayne's features lately. But that one was pretty dope. Mobbin', I thought it was crazy how that was like one of the songs where I was just like, oh, you can get loud. You can do a little bit more. Right? So I was just like, that's dope. No Lames with Summer Walker, I thought was like the perfect collaboration because I feel like they bounce off each other really well.
And Summer actually sung.
Yeah. Feel Something with Tiana Taylor was great. And 100 of Us, I agree with you. I like the content and everything. It really seemed focused and driven. And yeah, it was dope.
Lowlights, man. The biggest lowlight on this project is some of her hooks. Some of the hooks were really, really uninspiring, even on songs that I thought actually were pretty dope. Like So Amazing, I was kind of like, man, if you didn't have that hook. Pay Bitches, man, like the beat is really disruptive and different, but I wasn't really rocking with the hook. Ice Me Out, I definitely wasn't rocking with that hook at all. Cheap Shit, the hook, like if you listen to the verses, like I feel like she nailed it. It's like a gymnast doing tricks. They nailed everything in between, but they don't stick the hook. And I felt like that was that about Cheap Shit. Doing Too Much was another bad hook. Busted is definitely a stripper anthem. I can see that's definitely for the strip club. Not saying it's a bad song, I just forgot to mention it before. 100 of Us, I thought the hook was really bad. Like I was just like, man, like what is, like it just don't fit the beat. It doesn't fit the tone. I get what you're trying to say, but it wasn't written well. And I just wish she would have had one of her friends step in and or the engineer, producer, whoever step in and just be like, yo, Cash, we got to go over these hooks again and just touch them up and make them sound a little bit more presentable.
Yeah, my lowlights will have to be On Site, man. I was not feeling that song with Trey Songz.
Oh, you weren't feeling Trey Songz part either?
I wasn't feeling that song at all. Crazy, Lou Got Cash, need to go. You need to do something else with that.
I hated the verse.
I love the concept of the song, like you said. Like when he was like, "You crazy?" She was like, "No, I'm not." She just.
How many times have you heard that?
So I like how she came in with that. And my only other low light, like in particular with this project, listen, this album is not for me. So let me get that out the way. But with that being said, I'm not really a fan of her cadence. Like, I feel like it's the same on every song, and that's her style. I get it, but I feel like sometimes you need to be a little bit energetic, which is why I appreciated what she did with things like Katy Diary, Mob, and Cheap Shit and stuff like that. But to me, it just came across as there was nothing entertaining me. I get this probably like a audience for her and everything like that, and I may not be a part of it, but I found myself struggling to gravitate towards her sound, if that makes any sense. And she can rap. I like how she flows, and I like how she comes with the punchlines and everything like that. But I just can't get with her cadence, man. It just like sometimes it's just like you just talking to me while over a beat, and that's what I couldn't get with.
Final thoughts, man. Look, I watched a couple interviews with Kash Doll. This is probably the most I've actually get to known her based on how often we've actually listened to her guest appearances and everything she's been a part of. And she seems like a really, really cool person, really humble, really out here about trying to elevate herself as a musician. I feel like this is definitely a step up from her last project. And I actually enjoyed it, even though I feel like the majority of it isn't for me. I do agree with her that there's something up here for everybody to rock with. And I feel like she has a distinctive, standout thing about her that's nothing like Meg Thee Stallion, that's nothing like Cardi B, that's nothing like Nicki Minaj. Like, she really, to me, comes across as this, like, super, like, I don't even know what word I'm trying to grab, but she's just a really strong person. And she's she really likes expensive stuff.
And she's independent.
Yeah, like I just have this mindset about her, and I can't say the same about other female rappers.
Okay.
Like when I think of what Kash Doll is and what she stands for from the music I've heard from her, she is different from everybody else out here that's a rapper in general, period, especially the female area. I feel like she steps out and is in her own lane, which is definitely dope. And I feel like she continued to pursue that and push that with this project, where she just continued to cement, like, I'm over here. Everybody else is over there.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing, but I'm over here too.
True. Well, I feel like, that she brought it when it came to, like, the versatility of, like, trying to be a diverse sound and everything like that. But I really want her to work on her hooks and just, catching, like, people's ears. Like, I get it. Catchy beats, catchy sayings, funny lines here and there. That's enough for people. But sometimes you need a little bit more to go over the edge, in my opinion, to make it really heard. And I think it just needs that extra bit of polish just to make that hook get you, But so that's the only thing I think that she needs to elevate her sound with. Like I said, it might not be for me, but I can see the appeal in her strengths in the music.
Quick question.
What's up?
Is this better than 9?
9? Hell yeah.
Final grade. Look, man, I think Kash Doll established that she's one of the top 5 female MCs out here right now. You got her, you got Rap City, you got Meg Thee Stallion, you got Cardi B, you got Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you really want to put anybody else up there. I mean, Iggy Azalea is active. She's active. That don't mean she's making the top 5 list. But shout out to Kash Doll. I think she put a solid project out here. I think this is really cool music. There's something up here for you, whether you like her or not. There's at least one song that you're going to rock with. I feel like you should go through there, figure out what 2-3 songs it is that you will rock with, and put them on your playlist. Aside from that, man, just keep Kash Doll in mind for the next time she drops a project, because I think she is a dope artist and she's out here doing her damn thing.
So you give her a check?
Check.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
lower end of the check spectrum, but it's still a check.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to give her a dash. I feel like it's cool music, but it just didn't overall grab me. But like I said, I can see her potential, man. She has a voice. She's strong out here. She'll make you pay attention.
For sure.